Hey, how you doing? This is your brother Diogenes. Had a little incident last night. This guy right here came to pay me a visit, and he scared the living daylights out of me. I was shaking for like at least 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes. I couldn't shake the fear off. I closed my eyes for about it was like 3 something in the morning. Closed my eyes for, I would say, no more than 5 minutes, and I saw this guy. It felt like he was crawling up my leg or something, and it was like he came crawling so fast up my leg or my body or up my bed. I don't remember. I remember where he was. He looked like he was crawling up my bed or my leg or something. Came crawling so fast, I didn't have a chance to pray or rebuke it or nothing, man. Something happens when I get like visions, and I feel like it comes like right from the like my forehead, like the visions and the dreams or whatever it is comes from my forehead. I feel like like something is transmitting the visions to me. I think it's from God, and I guess it was like when I had this dream or whatever, or the vision of this guy coming at me. He looked like Carnage. He looked exactly like him. This guy has to be from the pit of hell. This guy has to be from the pit of hell itself, man. Really. He looks. I always thought Venom and Spider-Man and all these guys, they were cool characters and everything. But these guys, I think that these guys exist for real in the demonic realm. When these guys come pay you a visit, it's not nice, man. It's not a nice day. You know, like all the fear grips you, man. The fear just grips you when that happens. And it's like even after you encounter one of these demons, you can't shake the fear off, man. It's like after you experience one of these guys, after one of these guys like torment you, you can't shake it off, man. It's you're shaking for like 5-10 minutes, man. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't even sleep like after this incident. The incident was so like it just shocked my system. But these are the kind of demons that come visit you when you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing with the Lord. Anyway, I went to this function, like a holiday party at my job, and I felt like it was not a good idea. I probably shouldn't go, but I thought to myself, let me go, have some fun or whatever. So yeah, this was me, and we were doing this. We were doing this move here. Everybody does follow the leader or whatever. This is not actual picture, by the way. This is just like an image to kind of show you what we were doing or whatever. But we were dancing and everything, having a good time. I had a good time. It was fun. We were dancing. I was dancing with like coworkers and stuff. And bottom line is, I thought everything went well. It was a nice night. You know. I personally felt like I behaved myself. I didn't make like like advances towards people. I was just like enjoying the night. I didn't go like, I wasn't trying to like, be with anybody or anything like that. Just dancing or whatever and having a good time. And apparently I thought it was a nice night. Had a good time. I said goodbye and and hang out afterwards, nothing like that. Apparently something I did there wasn't right with the Lord. He was not pleased with me. Something I did in the party. I think I made a touch somebody the wrong way, or something. I don't know. I didn't offend anybody, but I believe the Lord was like offended by the way I was behaving and stuff. Even though I personally thought like I behaved myself really well, and I was polite, I was courteous to everybody. Just had a good time. I thought it was a nice, honest time or whatever. And went home. I felt good. I felt happy. I was like, I never felt happier. I thought everything was good. And I'm telling you guys, it's a fine line like that we have to walk. Like living the holiness, living a holy life, it's a fine line, man. It's a fine line. And then this is what happened next. This freaking guy right here, man. He was crawling up my leg or something, or on my bed, or I don't know what the hell it was. At first, I'm looking at him like, what's going on? Like, I mean, I know who this guy is. His name is Carnage. But what the hell? Why is he why is he crawling up my leg or whatever? I'm looking right into his face, man. He's looking at me like I'm a piece of freaking steak, man. Like, it's snack time. And something happens. I get paralyzed. That's how I get attacked and everything by these guys. And the fear, bro, the fear just grips my entire body. The fear. I'm praying. I'm like, God, like, why is this happening? Like, what did I do? Help me. I'm like, this is the way I deal with things, people. I laugh about it. I'm like, Lord, help me, please. Like, what did I do, Lord? What happened, Lord? Help me. Come on, help me out of this mess. So God helps me. He breaks me free from this monster right here. And I'm like, I'm on my knees praying, man. I'm like, God showed me, like, you better pray, like, right now, dude. Like, I'm not even playing. God was like, I'm not even playing with your ass right now. Like, get on your knees and pray. You disappointed me today. You acted like a damn fool. God said you acted like a damn fool. Like, I heard him, man. He said you acted like a damn fool. Let me show you. This is what happened with God. Let me show you. You see this right here? You know which God showed up. Guess which God showed up. It wasn't the one on the left. It was the one on the right. Okay? Angry God showed up, man. And you know what? I heard his voice. He was speaking to me in his black voice, man. All right? He was like, he told me you acted like a damn fool in that party. That's basically what he told me. He's like, you were, basically he said you were better off not even going because you acted like a damn fool. I was like, God, I thought I behaved myself, everything like that. By God's standards, I did not. I didn't behave myself. By his standards, I was not behaving myself. And listen, man, it was God gave me an ass like a butt whooping, man. He was like, yeah. He basically told me like, this is specifically what I heard him say. Like he didn't speak audibly to me, but he's like the way God speaks to me is like in my mind. He's like basically, when you talk, when I'm with a woman like that I'm not supposed to be with, like the only acceptable thing you could do is like touch her hand. That's it. Like when you dancing and stuff, you can't be grabbing her hips and none of that crap. That's basically what I got from that. They're just like you just touch her hand and that's it. You could say hello or whatever. Don't be grabbing like people like by the waist or nothing like that. And because when you dance like in Spanish, usually you have to like grab people by the waist. But I feel like God didn't want me to do that. I don't know. I mean, there was some things that God wanted me to like. I feel like God said like you didn't even minister to people about me. You just carried on, acting all crazy and stuff. But yeah, God was talking to me in his black voice, and it was not. It was weird. It was a horrible experience. When God talks, like I'm thankful that God's rebuke. I'm like, even though I was shaking and everything, I was like, I'm really happy because I'm glad that God helps me out and stuff. But he was talking to me in his black voice, man. He was a boy and get boy, all this stuff, man. It was crazy, man. Well, I'm gonna tell you guys, listen, man. The line of holiness is a fine line, man. You have to be humble, man. I'm telling you, man. We have to be set apart. We have to be set apart because we have to act and behave a certain way, man. I think God was more upset with me with the way I was acting and stuff. I don't know. The the message I got was like I don't honestly like I shouldn't have even went. Shouldn't even went to that party. But I went. I thought I had a good time. I thought I behaved myself. Apparently I did not. And then I had an interview with this guy. It was not good. I'm telling you right now, man. You don't want to spend eternity with this guy. It's such a fine line, man. Fine line of holiness and worldliness, man. Is there one thing that I could say I could have done different? Yeah, I mean, I probably could have. I should have behaved more. I think I should behave more appropriately. I guess I don't know. Dancing. I could have danced with the person like they're over there. I'm like, you know what I mean? We're at a distance or not so touchy or whatever. And I mean, I could have took the night out to really, minister to somebody. And I didn't even do that, man. Like I just I was real selfish about the whole thing. I made it about more about me than of God. I could have took the opportunity to minister to somebody, and I didn't do that. So I think the whole night I didn't minister to anybody. I did speak to a brother, but my mindset was not like right. So that night my mind was not right. So, but that's my experience with this freak of nature right here. And these guys in the demon realm, they're real, and they're waiting, man. They're like they're licking their lips, boy, waiting for a Christian to mess up, or a believer in God to mess up, man. These guys are waiting to pounce on you, man. This guy was coming at me, was licking his chops, man. He was like, I'm gonna have this guy for freaking breakfast. And then this guy, the fear of him was all over me, man. Like I could feel this guy crawling all over my body, man. Like the fear gripped me, man. Anyway, if you guys want to if you guys want to leave a comment below or anything, we have to, as believers, we have to behave ourselves. We have to act a certain way and carry ourselves a certain way. Or else you could do things your way, or you could do it God's way, or you could say hello to this guy. I don't know. It's up to you guys. Share, like, subscribe. We're trying to spread the message out about God, the things of God. And we want to expose the lies of people, of pastors, leaders, Christians, all this prosperity preaching. Gonna expose all these lies.